Hi, everybody. We'll wait another 1 to 2 minutes. We're waiting for some more attendees to join, and then we will start our session for today. Thank you so much. Okay, fantastic. So let me start sharing my screen and then we will begin. Okay, brilliant. Good morning, everybody. It's great to see all of you here. I am Dev Aditya. I am one of the founders and directors of Ottomans Institute. It's great to see so many of you here this morning. This session is also being recorded. So today we are here to talk about the program you are going to start. There are a couple of things that make this program extremely exceptional, if you want to call it. And the reason for that is, first of all, this is going to give you a complete beginner AI literacy knowledge. It's going to take you to the through the AI literacy journey, and also it will help you get certified. We will get into details on how this will happen and how the certification will work. But in the next 30 days, you will go from zero to certification if you are able to complete the program. Another reason why this makes it an exceptional program is because you are part of the first batches of learners in Kenya and perhaps the whole of East Africa who will be going through this program. And I congratulate you on being selected and also your organizations. Finally, this session will also help you understand the system that you will use, a system that is also powered completely by AI but can run offline. So, without further ado, let's start this training session. What are we going to be exploring today? How can AI enhance your learning experience? Why is this important? Because you will be learning AI with AI. And how do you do this? You will be learning with AI teachers, and we have some special surprises for you. We have Kenyan AI teachers who will be teaching you. So, how does this work? You're going to learn about that. You're going to learn about the program. What does the program entail? How many topics does it have? How long does it take to complete? What is the certification? After this part, we're going to go and focus on what are the steps and processes, how are you going to get the system and the program, how are you going to start and complete. Then we're going to pause, we're going to go through some questions, and then I'm going to have another 5-minute training session on how this system looks like, a little bit more of a deep dive. So, first of all, please scan this QR code. We want this session to be engaging. So if you have any questions, and because there is so much information, don't wait till the end. Just pop the questions in. My team will let me know about the questions. And every time I pause, I will answer your questions. So I'm going to take 5 seconds now, or rather give you 5 seconds so that you can scan this QR code and also have the question and answer form ready. Okay, so please scan this QR code. All right, I hope you have been able to scan this QR code so that we can have your questions. Now, moving forward, any session that I personally do, I always like to talk about Aisha. You will think, why is Aisha there on the screen? Well, the reason is because we've been doing this from January of 2021, supporting learners, including in marginalized places. And Aisha was a student in our first ever group. She actually lived in a refugee camp, in a displaced persons and refugee camp in the Middle East. So, obviously, as compared to most of you, she was going through struggles. But being in the first batch, when we gave her the AI teachers to learn with, It took her about 16 minutes to understand how the system works. And we thought, well, they're not going to get it. But suddenly, about 16 minutes later, she pressed a button and she spoke to the AI teacher. And she smiled and looked at us in the webcam and said, "She speaks to me." She, as in the AI teacher, was also female. And that's the ability of this system. It's just not giving you content, it's just not showing you videos. It's an entire teacher which will help you learn, take you through the journey, test you. You can talk to it, clear your doubts, and ask questions and answers. And that also is why it makes this program exceptional. And I hope you enjoy it. So, we are Ottomans Institute. We've been, as I said, doing this from 2021, supporting learners from even before that. We've supported learners in at least 17 countries, and we keep growing, including growing significantly in Africa. And for us, in terms of the first point that we are discussing, how AI will help you learn, AI is all about hyper personalization. Okay, let me explain. If we were to give you PDFs and videos, you would probably watch them. If you had a question or doubt, you may email us or you may Google it. But you were left to fend on fend yourself on your own. AI, on the other hand, hyper personalizes to you. If you want to repeat a content, you can. You can ask it to explain the content again differently. You can directly ask your questions and solve your doubts while learning on the system. Okay. And this is why we've seen up to 95% course completion rates. And we hope you are also able to get this support, see its value, and complete the course in the next 30 days. Because this is like having a teacher, but a teacher that is available 24/7 in your pocket, not just content, but more. Let me explain this a little bit differently as well. Traditionally, we would have called you to training centers. You would have come, let's say, starting at 9 a.m. on a Thursday. You would learn your things and go, and that's it. Depending on how many learners were there, if it was less learners, it would be interactive. If there were 100 learners to a trainer, it wouldn't be. And certainly, it wouldn't be accessible. You would have to travel there at a fixed time, and it would be very limited. We could have also given this to you digitally through content and video. You can obviously access it if you have internet, or you can get the internet bundles, but it wouldn't be interactive. Any question you had to find the answer yourself. You couldn't ask it to re-explain something. You wouldn't be handheld through the entire program. It would be all on you. So interactivity would be low. Accessibility would be relatively high if you had good internet or could afford the packages. Now, the system you are using, which makes it unique, is it is completely interactive. It is accessible 24/7, anytime, any place, anywhere. Okay. And it works without the internet. So once you download it off the internet, the software we give you, it will run. It can run without the internet. Just make sure when you complete your program, you touch the internet so that we can get the results and we can understand if you're getting a certificate. And continue to touch the internet as and when you can for 3 minutes, give or take, so that if there are any new courses, if there are any new updates, we can give them to you. Because this system will stay with you beyond this program. There will be other lessons and other topics that will be released in this for your benefit. But at the moment, the system is all about helping you get AI literate. So here are some of the teachers that we have. This is Zendaya, this is Beatrice, this is Kaya, and there are more. And as I said, for you specifically, we have new Kenyan teachers who will be teaching you, and we hope you enjoy that experience. Now, how does the system work? The end of this session, the second presentation of the training, we will go in a deep dive. But essentially, once you download your software, it will run on your PC, it will run on your laptop, it will run on your Chromebook. Okay. It will also run on your Android phone. Older Android phones are fine, but when you're learning, you need to learn in a horizontal way. Okay. If your phone is below 4 GB RAM, sometimes 3 GB RAM is okay, then please still try to run the app. If it has a problem, let us know. We will support you, or your organizations will support you. But the system runs completely offline in lower spec devices. Just bear the 4 GB RAM in mind, and you should be good to go. Android, Windows, Chrome OS, no iOS. Any Apple users, we do not do Apple. Now, finally, how is this system different from something like a chat GPT? Firstly, it's teaching you vetted content. The content you're learning is based on international frameworks. It's not coming from Google out of the blue. It's customized to you. Example, the Kenyan teachers. We have the entire data analytics, which will also be given to your organizations. This allows us to see your completion rates, your engagement, the questions you've asked, and more importantly, to see if you are ready to get your certification. And of course, it will run without the internet, which gives access like never before, especially in a Kenyan and an African context. Now, I'll give you about 5 seconds to absorb everything that I said. Any questions that you have, please put them in the form that you've got through the QR code. And then we'll get into the process. So, how does this process work? All right. So, this Friday, we will start releasing the program for all of you, right? You will get emails. Please check your spam folder as well, because this Friday afternoon, this in the afternoon, you will start getting your emails. And the emails will have links to the Android and the computer version, whichever you want, or you can download both and use it. It will have all of the steps and processes embedded in it. Once you've downloaded it, you'll have 24/7 access to it. You can also talk to the AI and clear doubts and ask questions. Run it offline. It will give you access to the AI literacy program. That is what we're focusing on. But in the future, we will, or we may be able to give you more subject areas. So always touch it once in a while in the internet if there are more topics and certifications. But at the moment, it's about the AI literacy program. And whilst you can keep this app, it's yours. And whilst you have 24/7 access, one thing to remember is this first program you must complete within 30 days from this Friday. So if you miss the 30 days, even if you have done 90% of the program, then you may miss out on the certificate because the system is automated. So please do not miss out on that. Complete your program in 30 days. It's only 10 hours long. So 10 hours in 30 days is very easy and you can learn at any time, any place, anywhere. Evening, morning, it doesn't matter. It will also create a summative report that we will give to the organizations through whom you have come. So, what is this AI course program, right? The program has 9 interactive lessons. You can see the topics in front of you. From what is AI, the basics, to ethics in AI, how can you build with AI using some of the systems, how does AI work in your life, in your country's life, a little bit more technical, machine learning. Also, how do you interact in this world? How do you get jobs in the world of AI? What does the AI and future have in stock for us? It's very, very granular and covers all of the aspects of basic AI literacy. But it's just not us who is saying this. This is based on the only global framework available. It is based on the UNESCO framework. We are also working very closely with NatCom and UNESCO in Kenya today. It takes about 10 hours to complete this program. And our top performers, we are not testing you by your scores, but by your pace and engagement. Will also get an opportunity to have paid stipend internship interviews with tech companies in Kenya. So, paid internship stipend interviews with tech companies in Kenya, and slowly, as more companies from the world, will be opened up to top performers. So, bear that in mind as well. So, how does this timeline look like? We've done the organization onboarding, we've done the staff training. We are currently doing the learner webinar. That's why you are here today. This Friday, we will then release the program, and you will have 30 days, 30 days to finish the program. And then we will have a closing ceremony. Please do not miss the 30-day window. What happens once you have got this training? Okay, once you have got this training, you will get the links. You will also get links to pre-forms if you haven't got them already. Please fill them up, as it gives us a lot of data to understand your progress through the program. So this questionnaire that you will get, it is mandatory. Remember that. You must complete this, because you'll have this questionnaire in the beginning and you'll have this questionnaire at the end. This also helps us and identify top performers for those internship opportunities. Now, please do these forms. Look at your emails. Look at your spam folder, your junk folder. Very important. We have not emailed you before. Emails may go there. So do the form. Then you will get the link, download the link, start your program. During the program, you will have a lot of support mechanisms. I'll tell you how we will support you in the next slide. But also always ask support from your organizations whose leads are directly in touch with us, including if your device is not being able to run the software. Okay, because if you have less than 4 GB RAM, less than 3 GB RAM, you may have a problem, and we will see what we can do to help you. So just keep this in mind. And of course, then you're going to have the completion in 30 days. But you can keep the system with you, you can keep the program with you. 6 months later, you have a tech interview, you want to recap on AI literacy, you will be able to learn again, just not the certificate. You may have other courses then as well. So keep the system with you, but complete it in 30 days to get the certificate. So this is the last time I'm touching on the 30 days element. Do not forget this, because we can't help you. It is a automatic system. And please look out for your emails 5 p.m. this afternoon, this Friday afternoon, 5 p.m. Your emails, please, your junk folder, spam folder, inbox. You will get the emails from us. And do not forget to do the surveys before you start and at the end of your program. This is compulsory and mandatory. Finally, while you're learning, how will you get support? You should talk to the organizations you're coming from, but you can also email us. Okay, your organizations may have created WhatsApp groups for you. You can use that as well for support. And you will also have a chatbot. This chatbot will be able to answer about 50 to 60% of your common questions, your FAQs. So if you have any very simple questions, how do I find a button or something of that sort, please use the chatbot. Whilst the group chat and the emails will be supporting you only during working hours, the chatbot is available 24/7. So you've got a number of ways you can gain support: talking to your organizations, using WhatsApp groups if they have created it for you, emailing us, and also the 24/7 chatbot. So finally, before I open to questions, this is a second QR code. This is the first form. This is the first questionnaire, the mandatory one that you have to fill. Please, can you all take take this QR code and save the link? I will wait 5 seconds or maybe more. I'm going to keep it on this screen for a bit. while I start looking at the questions that you have sent. So please, after 5 seconds, I'll start answering the questions. Please take this QR code. Please save the link. Once again, this is a different QR code. This is your mandatory first form. You must fill it. So please take this QR code. It takes only a couple of minutes to fill, by the way. So it's nothing long. Okay, so here is the first question. Are the internship opportunities already available? Yes, they are, and more partners are coming in. It's innovative tech companies, startups, also larger organizations are coming in who will give interviews. Our requirement is that at least a paid stipend is paid, so there are no free opportunities here. And these are on. So, top performers who we will see from this form and the post form that you fill and your performance in the program will be given that opportunity. So, please save this form. The second question, after completing the course, does the OIAI tool support continued learning practice or integration into real projects? Our focus is to support you and enhance your learning, lifelong learning. So, as long as we are present, as long as you have the tool, we will continue to support learning. We will release new programs, where possible, new programs with certifications. So please keep a lookout at that. There is another point here which we will do, but that tallies with the next question anyway. How do you see this tool evolving to keep up with the fast pace of AI innovation? We will also be adding to your course. Okay, we will be also adding other lessons to your course, and we do this monthly so that where relevant we can add new learning for you learners, because AI is changing every day, correct? So you are always up to date. So 6 months later you want to revise your AI literacy before a job interview, you will probably have more information or different information here as well, which you can learn again. We are always looking at it from this lens. How long do we have in hours? So you can learn anytime, you can repeat your lessons anytime. It takes about 10 hours to complete. It's got 9 topics. Each topic has 10 sections. Each section takes around 4 to 5 minutes to complete. Okay, and each section will test you through quizzes. So every topic that you do, so you've got 9 topics, every topic that you do, you will have 10 sections, so 10 pieces of very strong and deep information, and you will have 10 tests which will allow you to learn and retain the knowledge. The entire 9 topics takes about 10 hours to complete, and you must finish this in 30 days from Friday 5 p.m. please, for the certificate. Another question is, when are we getting the emails? It's Friday 5 p.m. As I said, Friday 5 p.m. this week. So please look at your spam folders and junk folders as well for the email in case it lands there. And there is no other new question here that I have not already covered. So I hope you've got this QR code. This is the mandatory form. Please get this. And with that, we have concluded the first part of the training. Okay, now we have got another 5-minute section. This 5-minute section is on the system. How does it look like? I will set that up in the next 2 to 3 minutes. If you have more questions, please feel free to keep sending them. Thank you. I hope you can see my screen now. I'll give it another 10 seconds in case low bandwidth people, the screen has not popped up yet. While we are waiting, I got one more question right now on the group as well. Can others join this program if they are late? Yes, they can join the program. They have to join through the organizations that are supporting you, not individually. So please reach out to the organization who will send us the list of the new students. We can take a lot of new students as this program will run till around the 20th of December, but go through the organizations. You can also email us on partnership@oiedu.co.uk. For all of you Gmail learners, there is another email ID as well, which you will get in your inbox. It is oilearners@gmail.com. oilearners@gmail.com. Okay, fantastic. So let's start the next part of the session now. The next part of the session includes how will this system look like. Okay, I can see somebody putting on the screen that okay, fantastic. So the last part of this session, once you get the emails from us 5 p.m. EAT on Friday, you will be able to download for your phone and for your computers or Chromebooks. You do not need to sign up. Do not click the sign up button once you have downloaded the software or the app. Why? This is because the organizations have already given the details to sign you up. So you will be signed up automatically and you will get your login details. Once you get your login details, the first time you log in, you can change your password for privacy. Okay. But you don't need to sign up. You directly log in and change your password. After this, you will choose your AI teachers. You have got two special Kenyan teachers we've built for you as well. We hope you like it. Also, at this time, you can choose a number of things like the font size, the color of the font background, the font style. I have dyslexia, for instance. If you have some learning needs, you can change to those fonts, etc., so that the system is able to support your needs. The system is geared to support learners with neurodiversities, etc. So if you have certain needs, a lot of them can be supported by this system. So configure that. Very easy to do. It will be the first screen that you see. After that, you choose your program. You say start, your first topic, and the lesson begins. You will be taught by AI teachers like this. Remember, the phone should be always on landscape mode because it is a big interface. You will be better able to read it. So always on landscape mode, which we've locked it to as well, or on your computer. She will not only teach you, she is also going to share images, information, test you, etc. And you can talk to her by pressing this button. Okay. And she will take you through all of the 9 journeys. It could be a he as well, depending on which teacher you take. If you only want the voice, you can also do that. But every lesson will be broken down into sections like this, if you can see. So these are your 4 to 5 minute sections. Every time you will learn a key point, you will then, after that, be tested. This test is not grading who is coming first in your batch or last. It is helping us and you understand that if you have understood the topic and if you've retained the information. The AI may also tell you to redo that 5 minute piece if you are not able to complete its quizzes and test. Okay. So this enables that by the time you finish this program, you know everything and your retention is very high. You can also continuously do deep dives and talk to the AI. You can chat to the AI like this. A lot of our learners prefer to chat instead of talk, also because of accents. So you can always chat like this, and then after you have done all of your tests, you complete your lesson, and then you go on to the next one, the next topic. You've got 9 topics. Each topic takes 1 hour. So if I have to quickly go back on this again, once you have downloaded, you do not need to register. You will already get your login details, and the first time you log in, you can change your password. You will then choose your avatars. You will give your settings from the color background, subtitle background, etc. You will then start your first topic. Your AI teacher will teach you. You can talk to your AI teacher at any time as well. And you will also go through the lesson in micro chunks of 4 to 5 minutes long. You can chat to the teacher, go deep dive into topics. You can type as well. And after every micro chunk, you will be quizzed and tested so that we can understand you have understood the program, the curricula, and the topic. Once you have completed one topic, you must do it for the others until you complete the 9 topics. So that is 30 days, 9 topics, which takes around 10 hours to do, and then you qualify for the certification. So with that, I will stop presenting now and I will look at any questions that are coming my way. Thank you. So if you have any questions, by the way, please start putting them in onto the form. Another question that I was just asked right now on the form is, if I am learning, can I pause? Yes, you can. If you start a lesson and something happens, somebody comes to your house or you have to pause the lesson, you can. When you come back to the lesson, you can continue the lesson from where you left off. That's the whole point of learning, anytime, anywhere, any place. Okay. So you can pause it, you can continue it, you can learn at different times. The only thing you need to maintain is complete the entire program in 30 days. Get in touch if you have any issues. Remember, before you start the program, you have to do the mandatory form. So also this link again, just in case anybody has missed it while I answer the questions. Another question, which is the same one, it is self-paced. You only have a 30-day deadline. Otherwise, the program is self-paced. So I see no other questions. I hope I was able to go through all the details that is required for you. Look out for our emails this Friday, 5 p.m. EAT. Please fill in the free pre-form. The QR code is still here. And finally, I wish you all the absolute very best before the start of the program. If you have any problems with your device, etc., let us know. But I'm sure you're going to enjoy the program, and I wish you all the very best to complete it in the 30 days and get your certifications as well, which should add more value to your CVs and career. So, thank you so much. All the best, and have a rest of the day to be very fantastic. Thank you.